Let's hone in on this now. Family and friends will this morning gather at the Royal Bhaca Great Palace in the Eastern Cape for the funeral service of Chief Madzikane II, that's Thandisizwe Diko. Now, he was the husband of suspended presidential spokesperson Khusela Diko and died in hospital last week. He was embroiled in the controversial Gauteng PPE corruption scandal. Malungelo Booi is actually in the Eastern Cape and joins us now live from KwaBhaca. Malu, it's a bit difficult to negotiate how we should be looking at this moment, given the controversies around Thandisizwe. But perhaps give us a sense of the mood you're sensing whilst you're there.
That's right, and in fact people are starting to gather here at the Bhaca Royal Place to bid farewell to King Madzikane II, that's Thandisizwe Diko, as you rightfully said. In fact, and yesterday when we arrived here in the village, interacting to as many community members as possible, asking them about who this man was and what what their feelings about him were. I mean, I spoke to about 3 women to be precise. They said to me that they're actually quite saddened about the death of King Madzikane II. In fact, one woman went as far as to say he was very instrumental in this community, in ensuring that the community actually does have electricity, and saying that his death now means that development in this particular village will actually be quite slow. But when I asked this lady whether she had heard about the PPE scandal that this king was embroiled in, and this lady said to me that, well, she heard about this on television, but she actually does not know what it is exactly that the king had actually done. And when I spoke to other 2 women who were actually nearby the great place also, they said that they were also quite sad because Madzikane died at a very young age, at age 43, and they were still expecting a lot from him. But of course, those women didn't know much really about the PPE scandal that the king was embroiled in before he died. And of course, and we know that that scandal has actually led to the sacking of the former health MEC in Gauteng, Malungelo Booi, because the SIU was of the view that he actually failed in his role, in his oversight role in this particular matter, and also that he was also very close to the Dikos. And we have been told that the mortal remains of King Madzikane will arrive at his home any minute from now, and we're also starting to see some people also coming into the Royal House, into the Great Place. I'm going to ask Uredi to show you just the few people that I'm starting to see coming in here. So here's what we are expecting to happen from now. When the body arrives, obviously it will go inside the house. That's where then his mother and also his wife, Indlovukazi, that's what Khusela Diko is known in this particular area. They are already in the house. They'll receive the body. You can see some of the men from this village that are here to attend the funeral service of King Madzikane arriving. And of course, the service is expected to start at around 9 o'clock. One of the people that's also expected to be here, that's the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Premier Oscar Mabuyane.
All right, Malungelo Booi, thanks very much for that. Malungelo Booi is live to us there from KwaBhaca in the Eastern Cape. Thandisizwe Diko, the late husband of Khusela Diko, said to be laid to rest today.